this is Selina. Welcome back to one of my videos. I hope you're well. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name's Selina and I release a crochet tutorial every week. And this week I'm bringing to you this lovely boho bag. I really love it. The free pattern is as always available on my blog selinaveronique.com. The link will be in the down bar. And so for this project I used half a skein, or maybe even less than a skein, of this yarn, which is called Hooked by Zpagetti. And this is referred to as a t-shirt yarn. And so this is 90% high quality recycled cotton and 10% other recycled fibers. And it's really lovely. And just I wanted to mention that you can also make your own t-shirt yarn. So I obviously bought this yarn and I will be linking everything that I used in the down bar, and even substitutes. I'll be linking all of that and on my blog. However, I just wanted to say you can make your own t-shirt yarn, and I'm sure you can find a video online on how to do that. So that's all for the yarn. I used a 12mm crochet hook because obviously this is a very chunky yarn, which I really loved. Yes, this is considered a super chunky yarn, also referred to as super bulky. You will also be needing a tapestry needle and a pair of scissors, and also 2 stitch markers, but that's completely optional for the stitch markers. And that's it. I will be speaking in US terms with British terms in brackets. And don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to my channel. That really helps me out. And don't forget to check out my Patreon page for more feminine content. So that's my exclusive membership. And it's really good. We are becoming more and more members, and it's really nice to see. So just check that out in the description box. Okay, so to begin this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to make this part. So this is the front panel, and obviously we will have the back panel, and they are identical, obviously. So you will be making 2 of these, and this is very easy, and I'm just going to jump right into the tutorial. Okay, so to begin, so what I've done is pull my yarn from the center, as you can see, because this is much easier. And once you've pulled your yarn, just take your yarn and make a slip knot, like so. Take your 12mm crochet hook and pop it through the slip knot. And now what we are going to be doing is chain 4. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. And once you've chained 4, you are going to be slip stitching through the first chain to create a center. So just slip stitch like so, and you've just created a center into which we will be working. So now you are going to be chaining 2, 1 and 2, and this counts as your first half double crochet. And we are going to be placing 11 half double crochets inside this center, so that we have 12 half double crochets total for this round. So to create your half double crochet, wrap your yarn around your hook, go into the center, pull up a loop. You have 3 loops on your hook, take your yarn and pull through all 3 loops, and that creates a half double crochet. And now just go ahead and place another 10 half double crochets within this center, and then I'll show you what to do after. And as you can see, I forgot to say, but I am working in my loose end as I go inside the stitches, just because once we've finished the front panel or the back panel, we are going to be pulling gently on this and sewing this loose end in just to secure the project and to avoid the project from unraveling. So just go ahead and place all of your half double crochets and then I'll get back to you. Okay, so I've gone all the way around and I've placed 11 half double crochets within the center, and obviously the first chain 2 counts as a half double crochet, so that means we have 12 half double crochets total for this round. And now to finish off this round, just go into the first chain 2 that we made and slip stitch. So pull your yarn through like this, and like I said, later on we are going to be pulling this loose end in to tighten it up the center and also to secure the project, just to stop it from unraveling. So now for round 2 you are going to be chaining 2, 1 and 2, and this counts as your first half double crochet. Okay, so now that you've chained 2, turn your work, and we are going to be placing another half double crochet within this first stitch here. So that means that we have 2 half double crochets per stitch. And now go into the next stitch and place 2 half double crochets into that. And now go into the next stitch and place 2 half double crochets into that, and now go into the next stitch and place 2 half double crochets into that, and just carry on placing 2 half double crochets inside each stitch until you reach the end of this round, and then I'll show you what to do then. Okay, so I have finished this round actually, and I'm just going to be slip stitching through, as always, the first chain 2 that we made. So just go ahead and slip stitch through that stitch to close off this round, and now you should have 24 rounds in total, 24 stitches in total. And now for round 3, just chain 2, 1 and 2, and this counts as your first half double crochet. Turn your work and place a second half double crochet inside this first stitch, like so. And now for the next stitch, you are going to be placing just 1 half double crochet inside the next stitch, and then just go ahead and place 2 half double crochets inside the next stitch, and in the next stitch just place 1 half double crochet, and just carry on with this pattern of alternating 2 half double crochets together and 1 half double crochet on its own until you reach the end of this round. Okay, so I've gone round, I've gone all the way around, as you can see, alternating 2 half double crochets together and 1 half double crochet on its own. And now I'm simply going to be slip stitching, as always, through the first chain 2 that we did, like so. And this is what we have for round 3. Okay, so now for round 4, we are going to be chaining 2, 1 and 2, and this counts as our first half double crochet. Turn your work and once again place a half double crochet into that same stitch to create 2 half double crochets together. Now go in the next stitch with 1 half double crochet on its own, and go into the next stitch with just 1/2 double crochet on its own, and now go into the next stitch with 2 half double crochets together, 1 and 2, and go into the next stitch with just 1/2 double crochet, and into the next stitch with 1/2 double crochet, and now go into the next stitch with 2 half double crochets together, and the next stitch 1/2 double crochet on its own, and the next stitch 1/2 double crochet on its own. And so just carry on alternating 2 half double crochets together, and then 1/2 double crochet on its own, and another half double crochet on its own, until you reach the end of this round, and then I'll show you what to do. So now that we've, so I finished this round, and this is the end of this part. So just slip stitch through the first chain 2 as always, like so. And now I am going to leave quite a long tail. I'm just going to leave a long tail, possibly 1 meter long, just to sew in the project in 1 second. So pull this through and tighten just to create a knot and make sure it doesn't unravel. And now what we are going to be doing, just to finish this part off, I'm gently pulling. Okay, so I've pulled this tight, gently of course, and I'm just going to pop my tapestry needle like so, and I'm just going to sew this loose end in the center. So I'm just going to be sewing this loose end in quite a bit, just to make sure it doesn't unravel. So you go ahead and do this too, and then I'll get back to you to show you how to crochet the strap. Obviously you will be making 2 circles, so just go ahead and make your second circle, and then I'll show you how to make the strap. Okay, so we have our 2 circles like I said, and now what we are going to be doing is the strap. So to crochet the strap, simply take your yarn, once again create a slip knot like so, pop your hook through and tighten, and now you are going to be chaining 70. So that's 70 chains. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm just going to let you chain 70, but I am simply going to be showing you a little demonstration of what to do once you have 70 chains. I'm not going to chain as many, simply just because I'm going to demonstrate on a sample, but the principle is the same. So once you have 70 chains, you are going to be skipping the first chain and going directly into the second chain and slip stitch. So pull your yarn through, and that creates a slip stitch. Now go into the next chain and slip stitch, and go into the next chain and slip stitch, and into the next chain and slip stitch, and just slip stitch through each and every chain across. Obviously you will have a lot more than I do, and once you reach the end of your row, you are simply going to be snipping off your yarn and fastening off, leaving a long tail once again for sewing. So I'll just let you do this, and then I'll get back to you to show you how to assemble your bag. Okay, so now we are going to be assembling this bag. So I've already prepared my bag for assembly, and so what we are going to be doing is placing one panel on top of the other, and where I fastened off and left a long tail for sewing is going to be where I start sewing in my project. So what we are going to be doing is sewing in our project. Let me show you on camera. From here all the way down and up again, probably to about this space, just so that we leave the top open. I don't think it will be the top half, it will be less than half. It will probably be this much, if that makes sense. I hope I'm making sense. But obviously this is entirely up to you. This is what I'm going to be doing for now. And so to begin, so I've popped my tapestry needle into my loose end, and I've placed both panels on top of each other. And what I am doing is using the mattress stitch to stitch this part in. And so let me just zoom in just to show you what I am doing as clearly as possible. So I'm just going to be going into one side and then into the other directly. And this gives a more seamless stitch. Obviously you can use whichever stitch you prefer. So yes, so I think I'm probably going to be placing a lining on this bag, and to do so I'll be linking my video on how to line a crochet or knit bag. I've created a video a few years ago on how to create a lining. So just go ahead and watch that video. Again, I'll be linking it in the description box. However, I'm not sure that this bag will necessarily need a lining, so that's entirely up to you. So I'm just going to let you carry on. So let me de-zoom a bit. So I'm just going to let you carry on sewing this all the way around up to about here, so just above where I finished off here, but obviously it depends how you've placed your panels. But I am going to be leaving a little bit of an opening like this, but just go ahead and sew this part in and then I'll get back to you. Okay, so I finished sewing all the way around. As you can see, I've left this much opening. I am going to be sewing this quite well. This is the inside of the bag, by the way. We are going to be turning it inside out once we've finished. So just so you know. So I'm just going to be sewing this like that for now. And so now I'm going to show you how to sew in your strap. So make sure it's not twisted. So when you sew your strap in, just make sure it's not twisted. And so we are going to start sewing in our strap. So this is where I have left my loose ends. So I'm just going to take my longest loose end. I'm just going to snip part of it off because obviously it was damaged. And I'm going to pop it on my needle like so, and I am going to start sewing this in like this. So just go ahead and start sewing in your strap. So I'm placing it approximately 1.5 inches from the opening. And again, this is inside the bag, so we will be turning the bag inside out or outside in, if that makes sense. And I'm just going to delicately sew this in And I am going to be sewing this quite well because once again, this is a bag or a purse if you are American. And so you are going to want your strap to be very securely fastened on. So I'm just going to be doing this and just sew this in. And so once I finish this side, I am going to be making sure I'm not twisting my strap and sewing it into the other side. Again, I will be leaving probably 1.5 inches, and this is what my strap is going to look like. So I'm just going to let you sew this in and then I'll get back to you. Okay, so I finished sewing in my strap, as you can see. Let me just de-zoom a little bit. I am going to be turning the project inside out on camera. So this is the first time I've seen this project completed because I've been making it and filming it at the same time. So I didn't make a prototype. Usually I always make prototypes before filming a project, but I was just inspired to make and film this project as I was going along. So this is what I have. I might add a little fastening here at the top, I'm not sure yet, but yeah. I love this bag. It's so cute, it's so pretty, it's really perfect. Let me know what you think about it, and I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like my videos. That really helps. And in the meantime, see you next week. Bye bye.